All right, what's up, everybody? It's me, Boy 10, back at it with another video. So, I'm continuing my collection videos. This is going to be my single blush and highlight videos. So, from here on out, you most likely won't see my face until I do the next lipstick video. Everything else, I will just be doing like I've done traditionally, like most people do traditionally, which is just show you things. I will swatch some things. This is mostly just a collection video. But as always, if I'm going to declutter something, I have my little the clutter pail back here. Some things I will sell on Poshmark. Some things are so old that they will just go straight into the trash. So let's just, I'm just not going to do a lot of talking and let's just get started. So here is, so back here is my blushes and highlighters for the most part are in these last two rows back here. And then I have my lipsticks. So I'm just going to start randomly and let's get into it. So this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush in Feisty. For a light, this is a light blush, but I quite like it, and I just want a little tint of something. Yeah, I like it. I had another one, but it was old, so I threw it away. And so this is the. Hold on, I'm just trying to get some good light here. Sorry. So this is the technical difficulties. I swear, trying to find the right balance of light is so annoying. This is a newer one, and it's pretty, so I'm gonna keep it. Next up for blush, we have the e.l.f. Baked Blush in the shade Peachy Cheeky. I've had this one for a little bit, but it's still very much in good condition. No marks on it. It's a super pretty blush. It's more sheer, more highlighty, but it's super pretty. So I personally am a fan, and I'm going to keep it. Next up for blush, we have the EB Edward Best blush in the Rock and Rose. Had this one for a little bit, and it is just a very pretty pinky blush. It comes with a mirror. I don't know, can y'all see that swatch? I feel like I can't see the swatch. It's getting on my nerves. Can you see the swatches? I did a swatch. Hold on, y'all. Testing. Swatch. See, I can't see. I don't think y'all are seeing these swatches. I hope you can see these swatches. I'm sorry, y'all. I swear to God, with this light, give me something to work with, honey. I can't see anything. I can't tell if y'all can see the swatch or not. I'll try swatching like this. I think you might be able to see it better. I apologize. So I'm keeping the EB one from Rock and Rose. It's really pretty. So next up, this might be time to get rid of this. This is the Ciate London. I got this in a apology jar a couple years ago. Marbled light blush in dusk. So this looks a lot like the e.l.f. one I have, but I'm just not drawn to this. I've never really been drawn to this one. spot secret charm area. Obviously, I'm going to ask Alex, my partner, if he uses this and if he wants to keep it. If not, I'm going to sell it. Because I've only used it a handful of times. I think I used it once. It has not a lot of use. There's already one thing decluttered. Next up, we have a Monaco Beauty blush in Valley Babe. Ooh, this is kind of light. It's kind of light. It's kind of a peachy blush. I don't tend to wear a lot of peachy blushes, but I really like the color though. And I feel like I can make it work for a look. So I'm going to hold on to it. And I haven't had it for a long time. So I'm going to hold on to it and try to get some use out of it. Next up, this is actually one of my favorite blushes. This is the Italia Deluxe blush in fuchsia. It's a very, very, very hot pink blush. Very hot pink. It's so pretty. It's one of my favorites. So I'm keeping that. That's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. Next up with blush. I think that's highlights. Where's the blush yet? That's highlights. Here we go. This is a Physicians Formula Butter blush in Baby Butter Moo Baby Butter blush, and this is the Natural Glow. I've had this for a while, but I don't use it. I've used this once or twice. It's a really nice formula. It's super soft, but the shade really isn't for me. So Poshmark. Let's declutter that one. Okay, we're decluttering, Hanny. Next up, this is I want to say Color Shop blush that I got from the dollar store. This is a stunning blush. It is so pretty. It is so pretty. Like, when I tell you, it's kind of a rough formula, but the color is there, and it looks so good on my skin. Keeping. Out of everything that I've decluttered so far, I assure you, I probably am going to be keeping a lot of my blushes because I use these blushes, so for the most part. This is a new blush that I got from Loma Beauty. This is the Flawless IRL blush in the shade Obsessed. And I've only used it once or twice because I literally got this a month or two ago. Maybe like 3 or 4 months ago. It's a really kind of orangey blush. It's really pretty. It's just stunning. It's stunning. And I haven't used it enough to get rid of it. So I'm going to try to get more use out of this. And, but it's beautiful. Okay, next up, this is one of my favorites. This is the BH Cosmetics Illuminate by Ashley Tisdale collab they did years and years ago. This is a cream cheek and lip tint. I don't really use it for my lips, but I love this cream blush. It is so pigmented, and it is so pretty. Like, baby, can you see that? Because that is stunning. I'm not getting rid of this. It still smells fine. It's not going anywhere. It's staying. It's staying, mama. It's staying. Next up for blush is, I just got this, so I'm keeping this already, I can tell you. The Be Pure Essentially Ageless Illuminizing Blush. And I literally just bought this, so I don't think I've even used it yet. So we're going to go ahead and keep that. make sure to remind myself to use it. This is the Phase Zero Making Moves Blusher. It's a very light blush. I believe this was left by my roommate, my old roommate. It's a very, very, very light, like peachy blush. Kind of has a gold tint. I could actually use this as a highlighter. I think as a highlighter this would work for me, but as a blush, it will not work for me. So we're going to just say this is a highlighter and call that a day. Next up, we have this NARS blush in Laguna. Or is this, what is this? Is this a blush or is this a highlight? This is a highlight, ignore this. Ignore it, we'll get to it. That's a highlight. Next up for blush, I got this off of Temu. This is the Hondanon Blusher Stick, number 7. This is a cream blush product, and I've only used it once or twice, but look at that pigment. I'm keeping it. I just got it this year, so that's not going anywhere. Okay. Powder, highlight. This is from a blush sample from Black Minerals. It's a really stunning loose blush that I need to use more. It's so red and it's just beautiful. Like, I mean, it's just stunning. I'm not getting rid of that. That's mine. Like, as you can see, I don't use it a lot because it's just a little like sample. And look at that gorgeous, stunning pigmentation. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just so good. It's just so good. And then this is a Black Radiance Baked Blush in Warm Berry. So this is a very pretty blush, but I have to build it up. I really have to like get in there to get pigmentation, which gets really frustrating sometimes. But with a little bit of ingenuity, I make it work, and that ingenuity is usually wetting it with some spray, and it will work. So like you're not gonna get a lot when it's dry like this. Like you're not gonna get a lot, but with a little bit of setting spray, it works wonders, honey. So I'm keeping that. And then let's see if we have any other blushes. I think that might actually be the end of blush. And let's just have highlighters, single highlighters to go. So, oh wait, this is the Laura Geller Multitasking Eye Lip Cheek Palette. There is a little blush in here that I don't tend to use because the shade is not really for my skin tone. I got this in a BoxyCharm ages ago. I keep it because of that highlighter in here. The highlight is super pretty, if not a little understated, but we're keeping Laura Geller. That's really pretty. In terms to the, this is the Shades of Nude. In terms to the bronzer, I have no use for it. And then this Hard Candy Matte Made in Heaven blush, bronzer, highlight, whatever combo. I really wanted to love, but it just doesn't do it for me. It doesn't. Like, the bronzer doesn't really do it for me. Like, it would be fine as a highlighter if it wasn't so matte. And then the blush, it just, you know, it's really pretty, honestly. The blush is pretty, but I don't reach for it. I have better blushes. I think I'm going to sell this on Poshmark finally. It's time to let it go. It's time. Okay. And Phoebus, that is the last blush. So, with that being the last blush, we just have highlighters. And for blushes, I decluttered 3 of them that I'm going to sell on Poshmark and didn't throw away any of them. So now let's move on to highlighters. So I really doubt I'll give anything away when it comes to highlighters because I love highlighters. I love glowing. I just want to glow all the time. So the chances of me giving up any of these highlighters are slim to none, unless it's just too old, or unless it's just something that won't work. So I'm going to bring the light a little bit closer because I really want y'all to get this highlight. I really want y'all to see what we're working with the highlight. So see if that's good. Does that give me enough light? Okay. All right. So highlighter. Starting from this side. This is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter in Popping Champagne. Stunning. Stunning. I'm keeping it. Like, I have nothing else to say other than stunning. Stunning. Oh my god. It's so pretty. Like, so pretty. Like, I can't deal with how pretty it is. So pretty. So, keeping it, obviously. Next up, Ride or Die. Wet n Wild, Megalo Highlighting Powder, and Royal Calyx. I've had this for a while, but look at it. It's still good. Let's see. Let's make sure. Yeah, it's still looking pretty good. It's a pretty purple, like violet color. Stunning. I mean, what more is there to say other than stunning? Stunning. This is the I Heart Revolution Hot Chocolate Highlighter. This is pretty new actually. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at that gold highlight. Y'all need to get into this highlight. Bitch, I need to use this more. I need to use this more. Oh my god, this is so pretty. And it's so cute. Look at how cute this is. I have to use this more. Use this more, Ken. This is a gorgeous highlight. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous highlight. Okay? Next step. This is the Love Cool. I got this off of Temu, I'm pretty sure. It's a little highlighter. I don't think I've tried it yet. I need to try my little Temu highlighter. If I can open it. Oh, ouch. Let me go ahead and grab my trusty dusty thing here. Figure out how to open this. I think that's going to break it. I think it's this way. There we go. There we go. And it's just a really pretty gold. I'm not loving, it's kind of rough, but look at that glow, bitch. Oh, keeping. I'm keeping it. It's not going anywhere. This is not going anywhere. This is one of my Ride or Dies. Laura Geller, New York, Gilded Honey, Baked Gelato Swirl, Illuminated Highlighter. It is freaking gorgeous. That is all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Next up, this is the NARS highlighter in Laguna. I got this for the free. I think this is a highlighter. Where's the bronzer? I think it's a bronzer, but I would use it as a highlight. It's cute. It's kind of understated. I think it's good for a natural glow. It's so tiny. I'm going to keep it. Okay, next up, this is another one of my favorites. This is the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in Apricot Glow. This is a pretty highlighter I just wore like a week ago, if even that. I wore it not too long ago. If you don't stop falling, it's pretty. It's so pretty. It's just a really pretty highlighter. And if you really want to intensify it, you know, you just add a little bit of, spray it down with a little bit of setting spray and you're set. So I'm keeping this. I told you I'm not a highlighter would be gone from this collection. I just don't think it's going to happen. Oh, another writer guy. Got it in a BoxyCharm a couple years ago. This is the Steve Laurent Jelly Highlighter in Prosecco Please. It is stunning. It's so soft. It's like always cool to the touch, which I just think is so impressive. And it looks so good on my skin. It's like darker skin, like bronzer skin. Ugh. I'm keeping it. It's not going anywhere. This is the LA Colors Contour Stick Highlighter. It's cute, you know. It's a cute little highlighter for like $1, and like, is it as impressive as the Prosecco Please? No, but it's quite nice. So I'd be silly to give that away. It's stunning. Next up is the Pretty Vulgar. I was in a BoxyCharm a couple years ago. Shimmering Swan Highlighter in Glow Up. So it is looking like it's gonna be near its expiration date pretty soon, but I mean, it looks gorgeous still. Doesn't smell bad. I'm keeping it. Are we surprised? Are we surprised that 10's keeping all of their freaking highlighters? Because 10's not surprised. I tell you what, 10 is not surprised. Next up, this is the Illuminate Cosmetics Illuminate by Ashley Tisdale Illuminating Shimmer in Shimmering Sand. Another writer dye. It's pretty old though. It's, have a couple marks, but not a lot. But it's a really pretty highlighter. It's stunning. I'm keeping it. Next up, this is an oldie but a goodie. This is pretty old. This is the Milani Baked Bronzer in Soul Fill. And like, it's a bronzer, but I use it as a highlight. And it's really pretty. It's kind of understated. It doesn't give me an intense glow, but like, she still do what she needs to be. She still do what needs to be done. Like, she still do what needs to be done. And she's still looking good. She don't smell bad. We're keeping her. We're getting down to the wire. This is the Iconic London Illuminator. Original. It just says original. There's no shade. This is stunning. This is beautiful. This is a little bit goes a long way. You don't have to use too much of this to get that desired result. Look at that. Look at it. You can put it underneath your makeup. You can put it on top of your makeup. It blends out beautifully. It's great. This shade is great for darker skin tones. It's iconic. It's beautiful. Next up, I got this from the dollar store. This is from Billion Dollar Beauty. This is a highlighter in Mystic. I don't think I've even opened this yet. Let's open it up and give it a little swatchy swatch. At least, if anything, I'll give it a little swatch. Looks promising, just based on what I'm seeing. y'all. I got this from the dollar store for about 50 cents. Like, keeping. That's stunning. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's amazing. And then last but not least, this is the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in Purple Dream. This is a really pretty powder. It comes out kind of orangey, but it gives you everything you need and more, honey. I mean, it speaks for itself. It speaks for itself. But once again, I don't use a lot of loose products, like loose highlighters, loose blushes. Like, I don't use a lot of them, but I hold on to this because it's just really pretty. I love purple. I love to glow. Like, these are all such good highlighters. Like, they're all such good highlighters. Alright, so let's put everything back as possible. I'm trying to keep highlighters separate if I can, so that it's a little easier to keep track of, is what I'm hoping when I reorganize this stuff, is that it's going to make it easier to keep track of. And I'm like, okay, I know that is my this highlighter or my that highlighter or whatever the case. I think I might be able to put them all over here. It won't be like perfect, but I think methinks. No, I won't. I'll have to use a little bit of the space over here, but that's okay. So then I can put that here and put that there, and then just put on my blushes over here. Was not a lot of decluttering in this case, which once again I never plan on decluttering. Usually it just happens. Like, oh yeah, this is older than dirt. I should probably do something about that. And here we are. There we go. So reorganize, and so that's awesome because now there's all this space over here for, forgot one. There's all this space over here for lipsticks, and I can actually put some of my other little palettes over here if I wanted to. So we decluttered three things, and the rest of it was kept. Blushes and highlight are like my favorite things, two of my favorite things. So just get into it one more time with these swatches. So I knew I wasn't going to give away a lot, but I'm definitely going to be putting some stuff on my Poshmark. And yeah, that's the end of the collection video for highlighter and blush. I want to thank anybody who has ever watched any of my highlight videos or watched any of my videos, who's ever just given me one little one little view. It means a lot. So I am going to call this a day. I'm going to end the stream, and I'm going to put this away and go take a bath, and then I'm going to go to bed because I have work in the morning. So until next time, folks, I'm signing off, and I certainly hope that you have a great night.